Hi, I'm Tony Caridi with Avid, coming to you live from Anaheim in Winter NAMM 2012. I'm here with Henrik Lenberg of SoundCloud. Henrik, how the heck are you?
Damn good. Good to be back. Third NAMM show now, so I'm starting to get used to this thing, and it feels better each year, I think.
Awesome. Well, I think it'd be great if you could talk a little bit about how SoundCloud came to be. What was the thought behind it?
So it started out with a really sort of simple idea of solving a problem. So our founders both engaged with music and sound production and so on, and they realized that there is no easy and good way to just send someone a track and ask for their feedback and something. So that's how it started out. Instead of going to these tricky FTP services or emailing or whatever, they just wanted a nice web way to send a track. That's where it started out, and that seemed to be more people who had that problem. So it started growing back then. In 2008 we launched the service.
So it's primarily a music sharing service, and so what kind of people what kind of membership do you have? How would you describe the demographic? Is it all like one type of music, or is it diverse?
So that's where it started out, in the music scene. Those were the guys who picked that up, the producers out there and so on. But now we've become more of a social sound sharing platform where there's all types of sounds being shared. So that's the non-music segments are growing really fast as well. But of course we have this heritage in music, and that's also very strong. So.
Yeah, it's really cool. You have a SoundCloud app, and I've been doing this, using it for non-musical things. Even when if I've got a couple kids, they start making funny noises. I record them and it posts directly to my SoundCloud account. It's a really, really cool thing. So music-wise, how would you describe the membership in your music community?
I mean, we have almost 10 million users now, so that's so many people, and that's everything from Lady Gaga and Madonna and the major artists and so on, down to people like me or you who are making music more for fun and so on. So it's very hard to say that it's this and that, because it's everything. It's the amateurs, the pros, it's the hip hop, it's the bands and everything. So that's really exciting to be able to create something that helps that such a wide audience as well. So.
I've a couple of the artists that we work with here at Avid, like Von Merrick. I know he's used it just to check mixes with his clients. I know guys like Morgan Page, who has his own channel, and he has remixes on a regular basis that people subscribe to. I mean, it's a really, really neat thing that people are using it for all kinds of purposes. So what's very, very cool, recently we launched Pro Tools 10 that has this SoundCloud integration. What kind of feedback are you getting from the community on that integration?
It's great feedback. It's been out now since, when was it? AES in December or something we launched. October, yeah, time flies. And it's, we see more and more users connecting every month. And it's really interesting to hear the stories. You go out to NAMM, for instance, you meet somewhere. I talked to the... damn. Yeah, cut. So I meet these people, and they tell us, oh, now it's so great that I can do this workflow without having to do the export and then the upload and everything. I just create a demo or a preview or whatever it is, send it out there, and I can get that feedback back in that workflow, and that's been great.
Very, very cool. So I just learned something about one of the activities that you guys do at the company, and I think it's just the neatest thing. You have these spur-of-the-moment meetups a few times a year, and I'm going to let you describe it.
Yeah, we've been moving, the community to see how does that translate to the physical world and not just being online. So we have something called the Global Meetup Day, or SoundCloud meetups, and this happens a lot with web companies actually, where users of a certain service, in this case SoundCloud, can go out and actually meet the other people in the city using this service, because most of the time, you go out to these meetups and you meet people who are often music creators, for instance, and they just talk about how much fun it is to create music and also share it and the value they get out of that. So and everything is, as it's fun to make music, but it's even more fun, or much more fun, when you start putting it in a social context. You get the feedback, you get the love, and you get you can be part of something that is not just about you, but it's a social context, and I think that's sort of the main value we're bringing to those people.
Awesome. Well, I think it's definitely you're filling a need for sure. You're continuing that legacy of solving customer problems, because as people work more and more in their home studios and less in a community, things like these meetups, these global meetups, are really, really fascinating. So, Henrik, thanks so much for your time.